So back to what I was saying. To be honest.
What is up, guys? AedanSplash here, and we have more NBA 2k20 MyTeam content for you guys. And for today's video, we will be going over some of the best strategies for going 12-0. But before we get into the video, please don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe, as it is very much appreciated and shows that you guys are liking my content. And with that, let's get right into the video. So at 12 AM this morning, 2K did release the reward for all of the unlimited cards and this month's reward for going 12-0, Jerry Lucas. This card is going to be one of the most cheesiest power forwards / small forwards in my team. He's literally a taller Dwayne Wade, and we already know how cheesy Dwayne Wade is. But for this video, we will be going over how you guys can get this card as fast and as easy as possible. So let's get into the first method. So the first way to go 12-0 is the bronze lineup. This is a really cheesy method. As long as you have good IQ, you should be good. All you want to do is make a brand new, fresh lineup and just put all bronze cards here. To go 12-0 with this lineup, it isn't that hard. As I said before, you just need a good IQ. What you can do though is either put George Mirasan, let me find him real quick. George Mirasan or Thon Maker work best in this method because they're both pretty cheesy. I don't have any contracts on them, but George Mirasan, or you can have Thon Maker, because Thon Maker is also another really cheesy card. Did I sell Thon Maker? Okay, just imagine Thon Maker, Ruby Thon Maker's there. The thing is though, Thon Maker does make your lineup overall go higher than 71, so that's something that you might want to look out for. But I have gone 5-0 using George Mirasan. It's weird though, because I'm pretty sure you can play against people 5 overalls higher or 5 overalls lower, because I've bumped into a Ben Simmons and a Thon Maker before, Diamond Ben Simmons point guard, and that was not a good day for my Devontae Graham or my Jalen LeCue there. But that is the first method. It's a pretty easy one, just George Mirasan. I would put Dean Wade here and Isaac Bonga here. I'm not sure if Isaac Bonga. Just use bronzes that are decent and you can shoot with. I usually put Malcolm Miller here because he's pretty good at shooting. Isaac Bonga is just a giant point guard, and George Mirasan, if they have a baby center like Sean Bradley, he's thin or skinny, then you can just body him and just use the post hooks well. And yeah, that's the first method. The second method I'm going to give you guys is what I would call the DBG lineup. I call it that because DBG put it in one of his videos. So what you would do is put an all bronze bench, and then I don't have the cards, but I'll show you. For your point guard, you would want silver Javon Carter. The reason why I'm not going to buy him is because if we look at how expensive, 15k for a silver, just because DBG hyped him up. So that would be your starting point guard. And then your shooting guard would be a gold JJ Redick from the Dwight Howard Spotlight, I think. This one. The gold JJ Redick. I don't know why, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, gold range extender and catch and shoot. It makes him really good, especially if you're trying to overall cheese. So that's what you would have as your shooting guard. Point guard Javon Carter. And then your small forward would be a silver Kyle Korver. Where is he? Silver Kyle Korver. And he's also expensive, 6,300 for a silver, which is not worth it. You could buy it if you really want to, but I'm not gonna buy it just for a video. 100k for a Kyle Korver. But yeah, that's what would you have as your small forward. And then as your power forward, you just put Dean Wade, because Dean Wade's the best bronze there is. And then you would put George Mirasan or Thon Maker, and that would be a really cheesy lineup. All this does is basically give you more scoring options and keeps your overall low at the same time. I'm pretty sure you get a 72 overall with all of those. I think the reason why I have it super high is because of my Nick Nurse. But George Mirasan, then Dean Wade, silver Kyle Korver, gold JJ Redick, and silver Javon Carter. That is a really OP cheesy lineup, and you get more scoring options that can all shoot except for George Mirasan, which is why I would change him to a Thon Maker or something, and you have shooters all around. The thing about this is that all of the DBG fanboys, including myself, will be using this, so most of the time you'll be bumping to the same exact team, so you better learn how to counter your team. So yeah, that's the second method. The third and final lineup method is a pretty self-explanatory one. Just use your regular lineup. I somewhat do this, but except I use 1 to 2 opals. As you can see, I use Hakeem and Karolinko, or put Karolinko and what's his name? Lamar Odom, and then I put Eddie Curry here instead of Hakeem. As you can see, the rest are also OP pink diamonds. I use Jeff Green, Joe Caldwell, and Wes Unseld. By the way, this Wes Unseld for 80k. I got him for 72. Let me check his price right here. He is an actual god. He can shoot so well off the peekaboo, and I absolutely love him, no homo. But I honestly, once I get Magic, he's actually not a bad bench player because he's basically Magic, but he can shoot. Oh, he's not even 79 overall. I bought him at 73. Not even 85. I got him at a good price because then this card is super good, and if you don't have him yet, then you need him as your backup point guard. He can also play shooting guard because he is 6'7", and he is really good. His badges: catch and shoot, difficult shots, acrobat, floor general, range extender, quick draw. So yeah, he's just a really good card. So if you don't have him, then I suggest that you go and buy this card right now. I've gotten as far as 8-0 with this lineup until I meet a sweat with Glenn Rice and like Hakeem, or not Hakeem, Kareem or Hakeem, doesn't really matter, and they just peekaboo cheese with Glenn Rice and they just keep running around, and Hakeem can't really guard that, and Karolinko just gets stuck on the screen every single time. So it is annoying, but you can go 12-0 with a type of squad like this. So just sweat really hard and just try really hard, and eventually you'll be able to get that Jerry Lucas right here. Before we get into offensive and defensive settings, I just wanted to let you guys know that I am using the, not the Nets playbook, it's for my Spotlight Sims. I use the 13 Heat playbook because this does have pretty cheesy plays if the person you're playing doesn't play on ball. So yeah, just wanted to give you guys that tip, and let's get on to the settings now. So my defensive settings are pretty easy. All you want to do is go into defensive settings, and then for on ball pressure, just change it to smother, and off ball pressure, change it to tight. Not deny ball, tight's better. And if you want, you can change drive help rules to no help at all, but I kind of like the help. And for offensive settings, all you want to do, change your play selection to all your plays. And then for my freelance, I do use the Hawks freelance. And then as the game goes on, I guess you can just change your defensive settings depending on how the opponent plays. But guys, that will be it for today's video. I hope you guys really enjoyed, and if you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Share this video to your friends and leave any suggestions on what you'd like to see in the future. See ya.
It's alright. Hush.